Sunday, March 30th. We have all of your forecast details in just a second, but I want to show you this video out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. A picturesque sky. Looks like a postcard over there. We do have some active weather on the way for those in Atlantic Canada. This storm from southern Ontario is just continuing. Meanwhile, snow is seen in Birchie Bay. We do have some more snow on this system that is approaching Atlantic Canada alongside freezing rain and widespread rainfall. A little bit of a mix of spring and winter activity. Meanwhile, in Red Deer, you've seen some snow the past couple of days. Luckily, you are dry for the next couple of days across the prairie provinces. And in southern Ontario, the main event of the weekend was this ongoing storm that's brought down plenty of power lines. Plenty of trees were seen down as well because of all of this ice accretion. Upwards of 3 centimeters of ice experienced on tree branches. That's forced the downing of many trees, which has forced and prompted those power outages. Now we shift our focus to this system as it pushes across Quebec and eventually making its way to Atlantic Canada. We're going to go through the timing on this. By Sunday afternoon, the freezing rain heads towards Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec City, and then through the overnight, Fredericton, Charlottetown, and then Newfoundland. Now that will switch to more of a rain event, but we can take some notes for those in Atlantic Canada from southern Ontario. At its peak, over 200,000 customers without power throughout this entire weekend. Luckily, a lot of power has been restored since, but we still could see upwards of 15 millimeters of ice through the Bancroft area. The GTA, you're free of ice for your morning, but shifting to a widespread rainfall as we head into your afternoon and evening. And speaking of rain, the Windsor-Sarnia area could experience a thunderstorm around that 10 p.m. mark. With that, it's going to bring strong, gusty winds, upwards of 70 kilometers an hour through Windsor and London, which is why we do have this potentially severe thunderstorm risk across the southwest of Ontario. Now, as that system pushes across Quebec, we still could see upwards of 10 millimeters of ice throughout Mont-Tremblant and Montreal. And with that being said, for those across the Montreal region, you could also see some snow. Quebec City, 10 centimeters of snow could be experienced. Even more snow for those north of Quebec City. Now, with the bad news, we have some better news. For those in southern Ontario, your temperature is starting to warm up. Ottawa could get upwards of 15 degrees on Monday, which means all of that ice will eventually melt as we head into your work week. But we shift our focus on Monday to the active weather that could be experienced across the Maritimes. Freezing rain for your Monday morning, eventually making its way across towards Newfoundland, where you'll get the freezing rain on the western coast of Newfoundland, but switching to more of a widespread rainfall event across Atlantic Canada by Tuesday. Be aware that roads could get slick, especially because we still could see some snow on this mixed with this freezing rain we could experience and the widespread rainfall. A little bit of spring storm activity, a little bit of winter storm activity. So stay with us at the Weather Network to be weather aware as this system makes its way through for your early work week. Meanwhile, on the west coast, warmer conditions for those in BC, 14 degrees in Vancouver, 12 degrees in Victoria, Calgary sitting at 3 this afternoon, while Saskatoon is at -7 this afternoon. In your long-range forecast for those on the far west coast, you will experience multiple days of some showers. Now, pockets of showers for your Monday morning, but then you remain fairly dry for your Monday afternoon in through Tuesday morning. But as we head into your work week, widespread rainfall is possible for the next at least 7 days. Here's a look at the next 7 days in Vancouver. Here's the widespread rainfall that you can see for the next couple days. But next weekend, you have a plus side, looking very nice for your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so something to look forward to. Here's a look at some of your temperatures across the prairie provinces for your afternoon on Sunday and in through Monday. Nice conditions for those across Alberta, and you are mainly precipitation free for many of you, but we are watching for some snow through Fort McMurray. It's going to pop up in a second. There it is, Tuesday afternoon. That's when you could see that snow through Fort McMurray and Cold Lake. Here's a look at the next 7 days in Calgary. Not too shabby, warm conditions for your Tuesday, but cooling down as we head into Thursday with the chance for some snow.